ベアトリーチェは1986年10月に死亡した。よって彼女が生み出した黄金鏡は完全に滅び去った。黄金鏡に生かされてお前の親族たちも全員滅び去った。お前の父、母、そしてもちろんバトラも二度とお前のところに戻り、お前の名を呼ぶことはない。
Um, I'm already like crying. I'm already, very emotional right now with Thanks for Being Born playing in the background. It's like what Dear You does to me in Higurashi, right? These tracks are legendary, both of them. And I don't even know what to say at this point. We've come so far, y'all. We've come so far. This is a year and a half in the making, more than a year and a half in the making, reading this visual novel, and we're closing in on episode 8 here, and man, what an experience. But let's keep reading. We're not done yet. Burn is still standing in the way of Angie getting the key and going back to the golden land that has, been destroyed now, apparently, according to the Stretch Truth. So, alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko When They Cry. That might have been the most delayed intro I've ever done, but I guess it's fitting at this point in the story. This soundtrack, man. Oh, it's hitting! For all of you who have been reading with me since like episode 3-4 when this soundtrack first played, and I said that this was my favorite soundtrack in the whole visual novel, I bet you're waiting for this moment. With this banger in the background, I bet you're waiting for this moment. And oh, how worth it it was. I'm gonna let the soundtrack play. I'm gonna let the soundtrack say it. Yeah. Alright, that was the end. Now it's gonna start playing again with this. Oh, the way it starts, man! It's too good! Alright, but we'll keep reading. Keep reading. Alright, let's go. Do I have to recap last part? Do I really? I have to recap last part. Okay, so last time. How can I recap last part with this? How can I do anything with this soundtrack playing, man? Dude, this is like my weakness. It's like when Beatrice looks in the mirror. Play this soundtrack, it's like Beatrice looking in the mirror. You've got me weakened. I can't fight anymore, right? If I'm ever outraged, just play this soundtrack and I'm calm down. I'm gonna cry on the spot at all times, automatically. So okay, last part we had oh man, okay. We had Lambda Delta continue the fight with Burn, and then Featherine coming in, chopping up Lambda real good, writing the story as she sees fit. That was a flex. And then we had another flex later on where Batter came in, and he punched Burn in the face. That was very nice. Gave her a nice sucker punch, and we saw a bunch of different. A bunch of different CGs in the Golden Land of all several different family members fighting against Erika, but it it amounted to just Erika and Beato in the end, and Erika won the fight. As you saw at the end of the last part, Erika won and took Beato's heart and came here with the good or bad news for Burn, whatever. And well, bad news for us, good news for Burn. And she's won the fight in the Golden Land, and Burn is trying to wrap things up here as well. So she's saying this direct truth to Angie, who's been trying to say to deny to go into the future and be able to, you know, be able to seal the cat box. So yeah, let's keep reading now. I've recapped last part well enough. All right.
未来の魔女には解釈を好きに変えて上書きをする力があるわ。でも一つだけどうあがいても書き換えられない事実がある。
Once you learn, you cannot unlearn. You can go from unlearning to learning, but you cannot go the other way around.
それは死よ。肉体的あるいは精神的なあらゆる概念の死をあんたは覆せない。
So Burn confirming that mental death is a thing. So mentally dying doesn't mean that the physical body's died yet. Hachijo Toya, being Battler, still alive. Just because Battler mentally died does not mean Hachijo Toya is mentally dead. Ah, this piano, man. Okay.
過去の魔女が未来の魔女に食らわせることのできる唯一の真実の刃よ。
And I guess the same is true for literally any other character, not just Hachijo Toya or Battler. Any other character could have died mentally, gotten brain damage, and then got a new identity, essentially, right? Including Angie, because apparently Angie died in 1998, right? What if she... Oh, okay, that's a bit too far-fetched. But just saying, you know, what if George actually survived? What if Beato actually survived? Oh! And then she assumed a new identity that's not Shannon or Kanon or Sayo, Yoshiya or Yoshida... Not Yoshida, Yasuda. I almost forgot Yasuda's name. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Things could have happened. Mental death, as seen here by Burn, could happen. Doesn't mean physical death. Is there understanding? It's a single bit of truth which witches of the past can strike down witches of the future.
お前は受け入れるって決めたろ。誰も帰ってこなくても生きるとお前は決めたろ。
分かってる。分かってるけど。分かってるけど。
分かってるけど Even so, a tiny sliver of hope had remained inside Angel's heart. A hope that despite everything, just maybe, if I was blessed with a miracle. But you're fighting the Witch of Miracles, Angie. Witch of the future, fighting the Witch of Miracles. And you're hoping for a miracle? Someone would come home after all. It wouldn't matter when. It could be 10 years later. Or 50 years later. It wouldn't even matter if they didn't recognize my face. I believed that someone might come back someday. And I had decided to live with that tiny hope in my chest. Even though I had accepted everyone's death for a time, even though I had seen it in the book of the single truth, even so, I thought, what's the harm in believing a miracle? Just a little. A miracle that you believe in when you know it won't happen is hope. And so, the witch who presided over the fact that miracles don't happen had ruthlessly torn that hope away.
泣くな。
分かってる。でもあんたが今泣き言をささやくその兄もすでに死んでいるわ。お兄ちゃんは死んでない。ここにいる。
Oni-chan.
ここにいるもん。
泣くな、エンジェ。
でも
泣くな。
A battler shout, and Angie bit back her tears.
だからなんだ。
Goddess Gardena, Man, they took away Thanks for Being Born. Alright, it was there for some time. Alright, we got to, you know, you got to bask in it for a while. That's okay. Alright, they switch it for this. This OST isn't bad either. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You know, we can always just listen to Thanks for Being Born later on. That's okay.
未来に生きるお前に過去の俺たちが何の意味がある。エンジ、お前は何の魔女だ。俺たちの生死なんかお前には全く関係がないだろう。
そんなことない。生きててほしい。
違う。生き死にをお前は超えられるだろう。
Angie didn't understand what he was telling her. So, stunned into silence, she frantically considered what her brother was trying to tell her. Butler slowly lifted his face and stared at Burncastle.
そしてお前は魔女じゃない。
Oh, Butler's denying Burn's witchness.
死神だ。
Our Reaper.
そうね。私はあらゆる奇跡と希望を刈り取る鎌を持つ。
Remember what the Regalia said witches are? Remember what the Regalia was saying?
ならばきっとそうに違いないわ。
エンジから生きる希望を奪い取り死にざる死神だ。
The one who teased Angie with truths of the past, stealing the future from her eyes and making her look only at what was already behind her. And the one who thrust the hope-crushing single truth in front of her, gently pushing her from behind as she, of her own accord, took that step from the skyscraper's roof off into a world of nothingness.
今こそお前という呪縛からエンジを解き放つ。エンジはもう過去の呪いにとらわれない。未来に踏み出す。だがそこはお前が誘おうとする奈落の虚空にじゃない。エンジが力強く生きる1998年より先の未来なんだ。
人間は過去を見ながら後ろ向きに未来へ歩む哀れな生き物だから簡単な落とし穴に気づかず真っ逆さまに無残に滑稽に転落する。
来いよベルンカッセル。過去の魔女のお前に未来の輝きは遮れない。
さあ行くわよ。あんたのゲーム版のルール密室の謎を出題してあげるわ。
Of course, that's how you'd end this.
でもね、私は短期で圧倒的でめんどくさがり屋だから全部一度に出題してあげるわよ。
Whoa! She's sprouting wings? Burn spread her hands, and it seemed as though a halo or angel wings were spreading out behind her. Each of the countless rays that spread out from her was the blue trailing blade of a locked dream mystery. They were the countless, endless number of locked dream mysteries that Byrne had amassed, the souvenirs she had brought back from the many places she had visited during her long travels through the Sea of Fragments. Look at that. Look at that. All those rays twisted at once and aimed towards Battler. It was as though infinite giant snakes had turned their heads to stare at him.
一つでも謎を打ち漏らしたらさようなら。私はベアとみたいに10月5日の24時までに回答すればいいなんてこと悠長じゃないの。即答できなきゃ死。
Easy. Battler's got this easy. Battler's already used to this. In that case, this wasn't mystery anymore. This was an intellectual game, but a merciless assault.
死ぬ
Batter's got this. All at once, hundreds of guided lasers known as mysteries shot at Batter. The complex geometric figure drawn by those blue lasers was nothing but divinely beautiful. Each one was a mystery. Trying to solve each one in this oppressive hailstorm would be like threading a storm of approaching needles. Batter flew freely through this fast pace, dodging the beautiful blue streaks of mystery as he shot them down one after another. The entirety of the mystery knowledge he had built up to this day told him the answer to each puzzle. Each time his eyes glowed with the answer, one of the mysteries shattered. However, that mystery was only one out of hundreds. This hardly rose to the level of opposition or resistance. Never say never, Angie. Oni-chan's got this.
解けないミステリーがないように逃れ得る運命だってないお兄ちゃん見ていろエンジ俺がお前に伝えたいことを見過ごすんじゃねえぞ
By now, the bundle of mysteries looked like one giant snake with blue streaming behind it. Batter skillfully dodged it, precisely splitting its many fangs off one by one. Even though he knew it was a useless resistance, like trying to pick up all the grains of sand on a beach one by one.
やるわね本格ミステリーは得意なのじゃあ変革は他にも古今東西のあらゆるミステリーに挑んでもらおうかしら
You know what the best part about the CG is? It still shows the scar on Byrne's cheek from Batter punching her. Even from the earlier one. Yeah, Byrne's been punched in the face. Yeah, better show those marks. Better show on her cheek. Right there. Right there. On her cheek. Right there. The scars are right there. They better stay permanent, you know. Hundreds of years later, I better still see them. Alright, Byrne? Yeah. That one time the goat punches you in the face. Remember that. Remember that well, Byrne. Yeah. Even though Battler was still fighting the giant snake, wings appeared behind Byrne once more. Look at that. No. She really is looking like an angel now. But Battler's got this. I believe in Battler. Those snakes mean nothing to him. These snakes, Battler's gonna deal with them, no problem. And they gave birth to 7 more huge snakes. It now looked like a great dragon with 7 heads.
後ろ宮バトラ確かにあんたはなかなかの読書家にしてミステリー通だわでもまだまだ若い
Calling him naive.
あんたが読んだ本の数やミステリーの数なんてたかが知れている世の中にはあなたがまだ読んだことのない謎やトリックが無数に存在することを知りなさい
And you've lived for over 1,000 years, yet Batter's still more competent than you. And Batter's incompetent in red, by the way.
お姉ちゃんもう無理よお願いだからもう逃げてブルーカステルには勝てない
Batter's expression remained calm. However, his whole body was covered with sweat, and he was breathing hard. It was clear that he couldn't overcome this onslaught, though he himself refused to admit it. Batter wiped away his sweat and fixed his gaze on the 8 snake heads that surrounded him in 3 dimensions.
エンジお前は家族の誰かが生きているかもしれないという奇跡を信じ12年も生きそしてその心を失ったお前は一度起こらぬ奇跡の前に屈したんだそれは なら未来へ踏み出そうとするお前を見送る俺が再び奇跡の前に屈するわけにはいかねえんだよ。
そうね。それでも私はあんたたちの奇跡と希望のすべてを刈り取り、奇跡も希望もすべて無慈悲にね。
This is some next level angel imagery with snakes instead of wings. But she's still going at it. It was now an 8-headed dragon opened its 8 jaws. It looked for weak points from all angles, hoping to swallow a badger in a single gulp. He wouldn't be able to dodge any longer.
エンジェさん、奇跡ってやつを期待してるならおあいにくですよ。レアとは今や完全に滅ぼされ、それを赤で宣言までされました。それが何を意味するかわかりますか？レアとが滅んだということ、黄金塔が滅んだということ、それは誰も彼もが消え去ったことを意味するんですよ。つまり都合よくこの場に現れてピンチを助けてくれるような味方はもう一切存在しないということです。
Guess what? Oni-chan's still here. Yeah, Big Bro, I'm in here to help out. No issues. Alright. Angie. Beato had been destroyed, and that had been confirmed in red. Therefore, no one else would come to rescue them. Even Evaticha was a resident of the Golden Land. After helpfully breaking the key seal ahead of their arrival, she had probably hidden away somewhere. However, now that Beato had been destroyed, all the residents of the Golden Land had met the same fate as ice under the sun. Any faint hopes that Evaticha was hiding in the shadows, ready to save them from this final pinch, had been completely crushed from the moment that Burn had smashed the Golden Heart. No longer was there anyone who could save them. There was no hope at all of her brother being saved by any factor not already present. What about herself? I'm just standing here watching. If I help, will I be able to bring about some kind of miracle? But I don't know that much about the mystery genre. I only have the most superficial knowledge of how to fight, gleaned from watching Beata's game fragments. I'll have my work cut out just trying not to slow him down, so there's no way I'll be able to protect him. But I can't just watch.
お兄ちゃん、私にも戦わせて。
来るな。それでもお前は見ていろ。そして考えろ。
何を？
一番最初の6歳の時のお前の一番最初の心に戻れ。
6歳の私の心。
お前は真実を求めて12年間を生きた。だがそれは本当の一番の願いじゃなかっただろう。
私の一番の願い。
その願いと希望を俺たちは守りたかったから最後のゲームを用意した。しかしお前は残念ながらそれを台無しにしちまった。だからその希望を捨てて未来に歩み出さなきゃいけない。でもな、それでもな、お前に心の力があるなら持てるんだよ。
何を？
思い出せ。一番最初の願いを。一なる真実を知ってなお思い出せ。
The single truth, even after learning the heartless truth, that everyone is dead and that no one will come home. Remember. Remember, your very first wish. There was a cataclysmic flash, as brilliant as the birth of a sun. The snakes, glowing pale blue, ran through Battler all at once. Battler was stained red, surrounded with a cloud of blood. Then he stumbled and looked at Angie one final time. Angie couldn't say anything in response. The light in Battler's eyes faded, and slowly his body began to fall. It reached the ground and landed gently, like something settling on the ocean floor. Angie rushed toward him and looked at the final face of her dead brother. His eyes were opened wide, filled with an unwavering determination to the very last second. The waving snakes raised their heads and surrounded Angie. Angie had no blades to fight with. She could only cling to her brother's sad face, saying his name over and over. Come on, Angie. This isn't what Lambda wanted. This isn't why Lambda sacrificed herself. Lambda hoped for a happy ending, alright? She wanted to see that happy ending. Even if Burn did deny it in red. Who cares about the red at this point? Oh, it's actually very important. The 8 snake heads all attacked at once. Angie held her brother's face, thinking about his final words. My very first wish. That could only be one thing. I'm guessing her first wish that Battler's referring to is, she wanted her family to come back? That everyone would come back. Okay, I'm right. Okay, good. Glad I remember that. That everyone would come back. That fueled my life for 12 years, until I was so exhausted that I abandoned my own hope. Then, in exchange for the hope I'd abandoned, I searched for the truth. And, at the end of the truth, I was confronted with something brutal and ruthless that I had no need to know. And as a result, I was faced with the true despair of knowing that no one would come home. The final hope, which I had abandoned but hadn't been able to let go of completely, was crushed. The single truth. If only I hadn't learned it, I might still have been able to keep hold of that faint hope. But now, you can still have it. Battler said that. If you have strength in your heart, you can still have it. Remember your very first wish. This is like the witch magic from episode 3, right? Sasa, come, try to remember, right? It all comes back together with Beato and Virgilia. It's all coming back. It's very similar, and it's on purpose, obviously. Sasa, your first wish. Your very first wish, Angie. The sin. Is Battler back? Battler was coughing. Impossible. His whole body had been pierced, and he had been completely dead. For him to cough would be too much of a miracle to be possible. Bakana! どうしてバトラーの死んだ
なのにどうして蘇れるの？
どうして Batter rose to his feet slowly and look at his face. Look at his face, bro. Though blood was still dribbled from his mouth, his expression was fearless. However, Angie didn't stand up. She kept sitting, her head lowered.
いいウォーミングアップになったぜ。
Warm up!
始めようぜ。ベルンカステル。
Bernkastel!
第2ラウンドをよ。
Or Bernkastel.
そんなどうしてです我が主？
Wagaruchi!
死者が蘇れるはずなんてない。ありえない。
This is mystery! This is fantasy!
死んだのにどうして蘇れるのよ。生きてるわお兄ちゃん。
You can still have it, Angie.
赤き真実でバトラーは死んだって宣言してるのよ。なのにどうして生き返れるの？
Alright! Battler is dead, right? Hachijo Toya! But Hachijo Toya is Battler! His physical body at least! Haha! Battler's dead! I talked about this earlier! How, you can die mentally, but doesn't mean you die physically. Battler may have had brain damage, and so he's dead, but physically he's alive. He survived somehow the rocket engine explosion accident, and that's why he can come back! So this doesn't deny any red truths! That's good!
世界中すべてが死んだって言ったって私だけが世界でたった一人信じるのよ。
This is the same logic Battler used in episode 5 when he said that even if everyone in the world thinks that Nazi is guilty, I'm gonna think she's innocent. I'm gonna be the one to back her. And as messed up as it may be, I've said this for Genji as well. Everyone in the world, may be against you, Kinto, but I'm gonna be the one person to be with you. I'm gonna be the one person to say that you redeem yourself. Now, I don't agree with that sentiment. I'm just saying, I don't agree with Kinzo or Genji at all. I think I don't want to get into that whole shtick right now. But I'm just saying that this is the similar sort of logic. It's all kind of similar. Where it's like, it doesn't matter if everyone in the world is against this. If I'm gonna be the only person to stand up for this, right? You have it for Nazi. You have it for Kinzo, which is again, morally very, very morally questionable. But I don't want to get into that right now. And then you have Battler being alive now.
お兄ちゃんは生きてる。そしていつかきっと私のところへ帰ってきてくれる。
And this doesn't violate any red truth, so
そうだ。お前がその希望を失わない限り、ついえる奇跡なんてない。
奇跡の魔女を前にしてお前が奇跡を語るな。飲み込め、すりつぶせ。兄弟揃って消し去ってしまえ。
yeah, good luck.
消せやしないのさ。
私たちが信じる限り奇跡は起こるのよ。
This is like father-son Kamehameha, but instead of father and son, it's brother and sister. Fukushoyoku! Battler's still doing the Phoenix Right pose. Alright, and Anji's backing him. That's good. You know what? In the fighting game, apparently to unlock Black Battler, I need to play as Battler and someone else and finish the whole campaign or the whole story mode or whatever. Might be a very good shot to just play as Battler and Angie. I mean, it's fitting. It is very fitting. Battler and Beato works too, because Beato is his wife. But Battler and Angie works just as good. They're both good combos. I feel like Battler and almost anyone else wouldn't work as well as these two. So, alright. In the fighting game, Golden Temptation. By the way. I played it. A little. Just a little. The 8 wriggling snakeheads transformed into a massive whale jaw and swallowed everything.
奇跡なんて起きない。お前が心を許せる者は誰も存在しない。だから死ねー。
Still this burnt CG, but now she's looking angry. She's doing this CG again, but she's angry now. Yeah, she
いるわ。みんなが私を守ってくれる。
The cruel whale mystery that tried to solve everything was gouged deeply by a massive wedge. That deeply pounded wedge could only have been used by someone who had both talent and a deep love for mysteries. Beato? Okay. Talent and a deep love for mystery, that's Beato. She's back. What was that red truth about you, Erika? Yeah, she's here.
わらわがすでに読破し飽き果てたトリックだぜ。
The one who stood back to back with Batter, launching stakes, was very, very clearly.
ベアト、どうして若き真実で死亡を宣言したのに。
Maybe Beato, similar to Hachijo Toya, is still alive. Maybe. Ooh. Maybe she's now different. She now goes by a different identity. How about that, Burn?
あんたの若き真実は何だってなの。若き真実は絶対。その誰が抗おうとも絶対に覆せない完全なる真実。世界中のすべてが私の家族を否定しても。
This is the time for a golden truth to be laid out.
それを一なる真実として突きつけても私は認めないわ。風には
And she slowly rose to her feet. Ah! Around her, the shapes of people slowly appeared. And they also rose to their feet. Look at that! They're all alive! They may be dead in red, but they're all alive! They all are alive physically and go by different identities! Oh! Shocker! Look at that! From left to right, we have Eva, Rudolph, Angie, Kyrie, Maria! This squad! Heck yeah, both her mothers are here, her father's here, and Maria, her beloved cousin. They're all the gang! Oh! From left to right here we have Kumasawa, Rosa, Kenzo, Hideyoshi, and Natsuhi. Sorry, Hideyoshi, I didn't mean to do it like that. I mean, to be fair, I'm not the only one doing you dirty, Hideyoshi. You're literally covered by Kenzo and Natsuhi. Like, even the vision novel doesn't acknowledge you that much. Sorry, Hideyoshi, but you're still a man of wisdom. Alright, he's still there. But okay! One after another, a whole crowd of them. They were Angie's family, her relatives, everyone from Rokkenjima. They're all here. That wasn't all. The fantasy creatures, hey! Everyone from the Golden Land. All of the fantasy creatures appeared, and following Angie's lead, they rose to their feet. From left to right, Chester, Double O, Delanor, A, Nox, Lucifer, and last but not least, Ronobe. Nice. The gang! Squad up, fantasy creatures! Then, all of them glared at Burn.
世界中が否定しても私は捨てたりしない。絶対にみんな生きてるって希望を。そして私は至ったわ。それが私の魔女としての境地よ。
You're the witch of hope.
魔女じゃないの。
She's the Witch of Hope, baby.
過去には後悔の涙を流すことしかできない無力な魔女じゃないの。私は黄金の魔女
Oh,
エンジェ・ベアトリーチェ。称号は黄金と無限と
the gold, the endless.
反言。
Okay, she's gone back to that. The Witch of Resurrection. Okay, so she's gone back to that. She started. Oh, because she started off as that. That's what Beth asked her, or told her to remember, right? Because she started off as the Witch of Resurrection back in episode 4, and then she slowly became this the Witch of Truth, and then she went back. She continued on to being the Witch of the Future, and now she's back to what she originally was, the Witch of Resurrection, the Golden Witch, Angie Beatrice. And also the Endless, but she's the Witch of the Resurrection.
歌ったねエンジェ。
She's reached her answer.
ありがとうお姉ちゃん。長き日々の果てに私はようやく至ったわ。
お前なら至れると信じてたぜ。
ありがとうお兄ちゃん。受け取ったわ。お兄ちゃん、最後のゲームで伝えたかったこと。消え去れゲロカスモンスター。そんなの認めるわけねえだろ。みんなは永遠に私と共にある。誰が赤き真実にて何度殺そうとも私はそれを拒否する。
You'll reject the red.
私のもとに何度でもみんなは蘇る。
That's wild. Rejecting the red is a crazy power.
私は反言の魔女エンゼ。
Hango no Majo.
私の世界はお前の赤き真実では傷一つつけられない。
Oh! Okay. Angie CG as well. From Angie. No. From Angie and her family and her friends. Several golden streaks shot out at once. They were the same as the marks left by Burns' great snakes. However, the glow inside these was gold. Then, they wriggled, combined into one single mass, and transformed to an eagle with 2 wings. With 2 wings? Not the 1-winged eagle. Okay, the 2-winged eagle this time. He wasn't 1-winged anymore. Thanks to Angie's absolute willpower, the golden eagle had gained the wing it needed to fly into the future. Those spread wings made Burn and the whale shrink back.
後ろ宮のわしは振り返らない。
そして絶対にくじけない。
The golden eagle easily swallowed the blue whale with its wings, grinding it to bits. And it didn't let the whale's master escape either. It was now Burn's turn to run. Burn didn't fight the golden eagle. She couldn't! In this world of Angie, where even the red truth couldn't hurt anyone, just what sort of attack could have any effect? She frantically ran this way and that, throwing one wedge of red truth after another at the Ishirome family. Ishima Kinzu is dead. Ishima Cross is dead. Ishima Natsu is dead. Yeah, keep saying those reds. She repeated this over and over again, but no one fell down. And you wouldn't accept it, so they couldn't pierce anyone.
こんなエンドレスナインがあるの。
Endless 9!
赤き真実さえ通じないなんて。
What do you think, Featherine?
何なのよ黄金の真実って。
This is some next level golden truth. Hey, what do you think, Featherine?
赤き真実に打ち勝てる黄金の真実って一体何なのよ。信じる心よ。それは私たちの総意。私たちが認めて共有した真実の前にお前の赤き真実など 何も貫けたりはしない。
Okay, that's definitely what the golden truth means. Cool, cool, cool.
あばよベルンカステレこれが本当のチェックメイトだ
And that's why the golden truth, I guess, is guess why that's why the golden truth is sometimes more powerful than the red truth. This is one of the cases where the golden truth is more powerful than the red truth. But it will say that sometimes it's weaker, so it kind of varies in power. But this is the golden truth at its peak power. This time it's checkmate.
私が認めない認めない。
Look at that! Even your red truth about this ending with a sad ending, Burn. Yeah, that ain't happening. Also, Lambda. Yeah, remember the happy ending that we promised would show you with certainty, Miss Switch of certainty. Here it is. This is the happy ending we all wanted. The massive golden eagle finally swallowed Burn whole. Then slammed into the vast ceiling, and there was an incredible explosion accompanied by an earthquake. Oh, accompanied by an earthquake. Well. An explosion. Okay, kind of like the Rokijima incident, huh? The explosion accident, haha. Just for Burn. Now she gets a taste of it. From the cracked ceiling, along with many falling chips, a single black cat plummeted and slammed against the floor. Erika ran up to it, repeatedly calling out to her master, hugging it. Oh! Then, she realized that it was still breathing, and simultaneous expressions of relief and shock rose to her face.
安心なさい。私の真実に傷一つ許さないように。あんたたちの真実にだって、私は傷一つつけないよ。
ボロ雑巾になってるぜ。
お給くらいはサービスということにしておけ。レアと、あんた、あんまりお兄ちゃんと慣れ慣れしくしないで。
Hey, they're husband and wife. Let them do what one, Angie. Let Oni-chan do what you wanna do. Come on, Angie.
私はあんたたちの関係を認めたわけじゃないんだ。
To be honest, Angie, to be honest. Same. Like now, no cap. I'm gonna be honest. I still haven't really accepted it either. But hey, let's go. You know, let's move on. That's okay.
愚か者め、わらわをよくも生き返らせよって。
Hey, that's okay. You're allowed to be together. I'm not stopping you. Alright, I'm not the one dating you. Battler's the one dating you. He's still the goat though. But I hey.
もうダメであるぞ。わらわとその愉快な眷属は生涯そなたを苛むであろうぞ。そしてわらわとバトラーのイチャイチャぶりを見せつけてやるのだ。
That's tough.
あら、意外とね。
She can do what she wants.
半分になって。
He has an off switch. Bye, Beato. Yeah, you listen to me. Beato kept appearing and disappearing like a light bulb turning on and off. And she seemed to be enjoying herself. Hey, you were the one who started being me first. Aww.
そのくらいで許してやれ。
Look at Battle's face. Oh, she's hugging Battler like, oh, Battler, help me out. Your little sister's being rude.
いいわ。お兄ちゃんが言うなら許してあげる。エンジ、すごいよ。
Uryu! Hello, Sakataro.
エンジ様、反言の魔女、おめでとうございます。
Thank you, Mamon. Sin agreed. You've been a great friend to Angie as well. You're also in the fighting game. I remember you're there. I think Belfigure is there too, right? If I remember correctly from Angie's playstyle. But Sakataro's there for sure, and you're there for sure. I remember. Again, I didn't play much with Angie's character, but I do remember her "See you again," where she does her ultimate attack. That's awesome.
これで私たちずっと いつまでも一緒なんですね。ええ、そうよ。みんなハンマーホンの奥様に関係ない。いつも永遠に私と一緒よ。
偉いぞエンジ。よく言った。
Everyone surged forward, squishing Angie. They tried tossing her into the air, but dropped her onto her butt, and everyone laughed. Oh no! Angie looked a bit resentful, but when her brother lent her a hand, she got up and joined the circle of smiles. Featherine, I'm guessing you have some lasting words, don't you? A quiet applause greeted them. I'm guessing Featherine has something to say. And Erica as well. Come on, Erica cannot conclude herself like that, right? Should we get some extra scene with Erica as well? We'll see. Featherine, yeah, okay, so Featherine for sure. She needs to have like some scene here. Featherine the witness had acknowledged their victory and was clapping for them.
見事であったぞ、エンジェ・ベアトリーチェ卿。そなたにこの奇跡を祝して、我が名において今日の称号を許す。
The writer, the creator, she's giving you the title of lady.
そなたの紡し物語はなかなかに愉快であった。そう身構えずともよい。私はそなたを祝福しているのだから。
Besides, why would you want to be hostile towards Featherine? Yeah, that's not something you want to be hostile towards. Just look at what she did to Lambda Delta. Yeah, mate, you don't want to mess with that, alright? You better hope she's on your good side. You don't want to mess with Featherine. Featherine smiled serenely. And those are her familiars. Then, the cat overlords broke their positions in their constellation and lined up behind her. It was clear that this was not only a peaceful action, but part of a solemn ceremony.
我が巫女は打ち破られた。そしてその命を奪わなかったことに感謝する。見ての通り、あれは私を退屈させぬための可愛い飼い猫。あれが死んでしまっては私も退屈するのでな。
The true strength of this being, who referred to Burn as a pet cat, had already been made clear during her fight with Lambda Delta. Yeah, exactly. This being is too powerful, okay? Like, not Angie, you can't mess with her. Alright, just leave her alone. Featherine doesn't seem to want to do anything with you. Alright, she doesn't want to harm you in any way, so let it stay that way. Don't try to anger her. Even so, Angie spoke. Oh yeah, she did do that. True. Yeah, you know what? But yeah. See, but I don't hold any hostility towards Featherine for killing Lambda. I understand why you feel that way, Angie, but I don't personally hold any hostility to Featherine for that. But Lambda didn't deserve to that. Lambda's goated. Lambda's amazing. She helped us out too much. Got her.
そなたが望めばいくらでも蘇らせられるではないか。
I guess she's not part of the Golden Land, peeps.
蘇らせられるの？
You didn't even try?
大丈夫だぞ。ラムダデルタ卿はそなたの力でどこかで生き返っている。安心せよ。すでに私の用意した感激石に移られている。
Oh, so she's watching this. She knew this was gonna happen.
安心せよ。手厚くもてなしている。
Good. She better, Featherine. Hold yourself to that.
本当に？ならよかった。
She deserves all the best. And she finally relaxed and let the tension leave her whole body.
さて、バトラよ。これでそなたの最後のゲームのゲームマスターはそなた一人になった。
そうだな。あんたんとこの猫はこれでリタイアだろう。
Yeah, she needs to go. She needs to get some sleep.
そなたのゲームの最後の儀式 済ませるべきではないか。我が猫は猫のように忘れっぽいが、時に猫のように執念深い。今のうちに儀式を済ませた方が良いと思うのだが。
ああ、じゃあお言葉に甘えてそうさせてもらうぜ。
私は立ち会い人となり、その顛末を記すことにしよう。
Okay. Thanks for all people.
儀式。
Thanks for all people.
このゲームもいよいよ終わりなのね。
Battler nodded silently. Then he stepped out of the crowd and motioned for Angie to follow him. As Angie passed by each member of the Shirome family, they cheered her on, giving words of encouragement. Battler took out the golden key and handed it to Angie. Oh, it's time to choose? It now had the same glint it had possessed when he had first given it to her. Right, because she was supposed to choose between that was the whole point of the golden key. There's two doors. Holy crap, they're just mirrored though. Then, two doors appeared out of thin air on either side of them. I'm gonna save in case it's interactive. Yeah, that's, you know, I mean, that's a great idea. I'm gonna save, I'm gonna save, I'm gonna save, I'm gonna save. I'll save, so let's see, this is the save file from, this is the save file from during, this is from Burns Puzzle. All the way back when. This is from before Burns Puzzle. So if I want to redo Burns Puzzle, I can actually click on the save file. But I think the correct save file to choose here is actually this one. I think so. Yes. That's the save file. Okay. There we go. So in case it's interactive, I will allow this #1 save file here. Okay, cool. Yes, this is the time I'm recording this right now, by the way. 25th of May, 2023 at 11 p.m. Yep. I'm about to finish recording this and then go to sleep actually. So that's cool. I recorded this one yesterday. Yeah, this was 8th of April. Yeah, because that was during the time when I was recording Hello Umineko videos. I was recording 5 videos a day. 5 videos a day each, at least an hour long, by the way. So I was spending like half the day just reading Umineko. But I also took breaks in between to do other stuff, so it wasn't just Umineko. But yeah, so the part when this actually came out on YouTube was like 3 weeks after this was recorded, as you can tell. This I recorded yesterday. Yeah, the previous part I recorded yesterday at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. actually. Because it was from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., right? Then this I've started recording at 10 p.m. It's 11 p.m. right now, so okay. Let's finish this and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And then next part, well, if you have an interactive choice right here, we'll see how that goes actually. Because I plan to record next part tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so anyway, let's go back. So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's fine. All right. Then two doors appear out of thin air on either side of them. Okay. They're a stately design, making it clear that this was a very important decision. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's just a 50-50 guess? Are you serious? Okay. Oh, okay, guys. We have to make a choice. And Battle wants us to make a specific choice too. Okay. He did say it was gonna be easy. So I hope it's easy. Okay, 2 answers. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be interactive then. All puzzles like this have been interactive so far. So I wonder what happens if you click the wrong answer then. Do you get just, I don't know. Yeah. You did, what a fool.
ちゃんと締めくくることができて嬉しいわ。
ベアト、前へ。
そなたはわらわの問題を解く前に眠ってしまったからな。
Right, Beato's puzzle was the final puzzle. Right, okay. Here we go.
出題できて嬉しいぞ。
参ったわね。相当難しそうだわ。
Patrick said it was pretty easy though.
大丈夫。エンジェなら大丈夫。
Alright, we got this.
どうかな。
Have trust in me, Maria. And Sakutara, have trust in me. I got this. I can do this puzzle. Hopefully. If Patrick said it was easy and Patrick's incompetent, then it should be hella easy, right? Surely.
覚悟せよ。難しいぞ。
It's a tough one. Now you're contradicting yourselves. Your husband literally just told me that it's easy. Pretty easy. What's up?
落ち着け、エンジェ。
Alright, calm down.
簡単な問題だ。
Patrick said it's easy. See, you're contradicting yourselves. Husband and wife. What's up? You're incoherent.
一番いい選択肢を選ぶにはどうすればいいか。一番最初にお兄ちゃんが言ったことを覚えてるか？
What did Oni-chan say?
バトラよ。ヒントが過ぎるぞ。
Too many hints.
未来の魔女、エンジェ教の凱旋である。そなたは見送るだけにとどめよ。
Okay.
だな。じゃあ、ここからはベアトに譲る。頼むぜ。
うん。では行くぞ。
Let us begin.
ええ。
Angie gulped and stared up at the witch's face. Okay. The witch held out her. Wait, okay. It's in purple. Okay. The witch held out her left hand, bringing it close to Angie's face. Left hand in purple. What did purple mean again? It could be a truth if they're a culprit, but if they're not a culprit, it isn't the truth? Wait. Well, if Beatrice not. Wait, what? Wait, the narrator is saying this, so this doesn't make sense. The purple truth, if said by someone that isn't a culprit, can be interpreted as red truth. But if it's said by someone that is a culprit, they could be lying. It could be the truth as well. It could be, but they could be lying as well. They could use the purple truth to lie. So this purple truth is either red truth or could be lying. I don't get it. Then she slowly spread her fingers. She held her left. Okay, the witch held her left hand, bringing it close to her face. Slowly spread her fingers. Okay.
わらわの手のひらをよく見るがよい。種も仕掛けもないな。
I'm not hiding anything. Okay.
ええ。何もないわ。
よく見ておれ。こうして握る。そして人差し指を立てる。
Your index finger. She stretched out her index finger and held it right in front of Angie's eyes.
人差し指の先をよーく見ておれ。
Of your left hand, right? The index finger of your left hand.
行くぞ。早いぞ。
The witch rapidly lifted her index finger high into the air, pointing at the heavens. Just as Angie looked up to see the finger raised high, it swung down as though trying to dodge her gaze. In that manner, the finger swung up, down, left, right, then left again, as though Angie was playing a game of Achi Muite Hoi. Yeah, right, this is the game they're talking about as, I remember this. There's a variant of this that I've seen people play, right? Where like someone points and then you have to look in that direction, and if you look in that direction, you lose basically, right? So then you go 3, 2, 1, and then point, and then if someone looks in the same direction that your finger is pointing, then you win, and if they don't, then they win, right? Basically. Feeling as though she'd lose if she couldn't keep up with the fingertip, Angie swung her face this way and that, looking serious. The witch's hand moved faster and faster. Angie didn't lose track of it. Then, the witch's high pointing finger took a sudden swing downwards. And when it stopped, her index finger was curled up, and her hand was held in a simple fist. Still her left hand, right?
よいか。 手を開くぞ。
The witch slowly opened her right fist. Right fist, okay. In purple now, okay. And there was a cutely wrapped candy. Oh, that's crazy!
よい。
え
これは手品か魔法か。
Wait, what?
それがわらわから与える問題である。
What would you even do? So, wait, what did you even do?
さあ、エンジ、答えてくれ。これは手品か魔法か。
Let me get this straight. Okay, just to properly understand this puzzle. Angie held out her, not Angie, Beato held out her left hand. She was like, and then she spread her arms out. And then she's like, hey, stare at my index finger. I'm guessing with her left hand. I don't know that, wait, let's see if you can look at the dialogue, if it's still broken. It is still broken. It's still broken? Come on now. Man, this has been broken for the friggin' for so long. But let me, if I understood the puzzle correctly, it doesn't matter. I can't check the it's fine. So let me get this straight. Okay, so Beato held out her left arm, spread it out. I guess I don't know what she did with the right arm. Then she's like, alright, look at my index finger. And then she goes, alright, watch closely. And then she goes, whatever, right? Points her arm in all directions. And then she closes her fists. I'm guessing both fists, both arms. And then she spreads out her right arm, and then there's a candy there. Is that it? But then I don't get it. Which index finger did Angie focus on? The right hand index finger or the left hand index finger? Because if you focus on the left hand index finger, well then what the frick? The candy on in Beato's right fist could have come from anywhere. It could have been there from the very beginning. Clearly, let me say this answer. I got this answer. This is dumb as hell. Let me answer this. I know what the answer is. I know what the answer is. This is dumb as hell. Come on
答
now.
えが魔法ならそっち。手品ならそっちの扉を開けるんだ。
I know what the answer is. What's up, Batter? I know what the answer is. Beto used her left arm to go woo woo woo. That candy could have been on her right fist the entire time. I got this. Let me answer. I already decided my answer. I also have already decided my answer. Let me decide. Let me pick. I'm guessing it's interactive. Come on, let me pick. The answer is obviously trick because, well, bro, what, dude? The witch. Okay. Let me look at this. The witch showed that her left hand was empty. She made her fist and whipped her hand around. Then when she opened her right fist, there was a candy there. Was this a magical trick? Are you serious? This is so obviously a trick. What? This is so obvious, man. I'm picking trick personally. But also I'm gonna leave the choice for next time. Wait, can I save? I can't save. That's crazy. Okay, good thing I made a save a second ago. We're gonna end things there because I don't know what's gonna happen after this. But that was obviously a trick, right? It's obviously a trick. Come back next time to find out which choice I pick. Well, we're left between these two choices. And I'm gonna leave you guys on this cliffhanger. You know, it'd be so cruel if I didn't upload a video tomorrow. Imagine I die between now and the point where, you know, I was planning to record the next video, so you guys never know which choice I picked. That would be crazy. I already know which choice I want to pick. It's It's obviously I know what I want to pick. We'll find out next time. I already know my answer. Angel already had her answer. I already had my answer. I had my answer from the very beginning. I know what I'm answering. Hey, but okay. I think this is it. I think this is going to be the end game. I think picking one of these two. I'm guessing picking one of these two. I'm not gonna pick right now, obviously. I'm guessing it's gonna lead me to some final cutscene or something, and that's where the visual novel ends. And picking one or the other gives me different cutscenes, maybe. I'm not too sure, but it's a good thing I say it because then I can see what both picks give me. Or actually, maybe I shouldn't pick the other one. Maybe you guys are gonna be like just with the manga, right? Once you learn, you cannot unlearn, right? So if I pick the one choice, I should just stick with that choice and never look back, right? Never look back to try and see what the other choice gives me, right? I already have my choice, obviously, but I'm still wondering what the other choice will give me. But yeah, I mean, we're here now. This really feels like the end game. And now that we're here, y'all. Now that we're here at this very crucial ending point, it is truly soon about to be. It's about to be time to say goodbye. It will be time to say goodbye. There's a point where it tapes, there's a point where it bends. Sorry, let me redo that. There's a point where it tapes, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, there's a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that we'll cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place and no bridges left to burn anymore. I'll see you guys next time for more Umineko. When they cry. Here we go. A little last singing thing from Emin here. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. At least as much as I've enjoyed reading this. Not just this part, but the entire visual novel. We've come so far. And I just realized I'm gonna have to force shut down the game because I can't go to my save file, right? Because I can't go save and then exit. So I will literally be forced to. I'm gonna force shut the game. That's okay. Because the other option is for me to pick one of these choices already and then press the save thing and then go back to the menu. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm forced shutting down the game because I don't want to know what happens if I pick either choice. So I'm gonna end this here. I'll see you guys next time for when I make my choice. And okay, hope you guys enjoyed this visual novel. I'll see you guys next time for what I assume is going to be the finale with the final cutscene or whatever, and then we'll probably have a discussion at the end of it. All right. Alright, y'all. It is time to say goodbye. I won't sing this time, don't worry. Alright. I'm glad you stuck around to this far. But if you've been here from the very beginning, maybe you joined in episode 2, maybe you joined in episode 3 or 4 or whatever, but you know, we're here. Alright? We read the whole thing. This entire visual novel. You know, I've read everything, and everything that I've read is out there on YouTube. So it's all there, including this part. Alright. There's only next part left to record, and I guess there might be at the end of the Human Party. We'll see. So I hope you guys have enjoyed sticking around at least as much as I enjoyed reading the entire visual novel. This has been a fantastic experience. Probably not the best time to be saying, you know, all these goodbyes right now because it's not the final part, but it still feels like a finale. So, alright, I'm gonna be peacing out here, and yeah, next time will be the final part. I hope y'all are excited, or at least the final part of the main episode. We'll see how everything else goes. And then I also have to click the copyright symbol, right? Because I think that's gonna give me some extra stuff, extra content, extra pictures, extra music. But we'll see how that goes next time. So, alright, y'all. Peace.